joining me. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch. This is the project we're making today, and this is week 6 of the 12 weeks of Halloween. Inside here it holds a pack of almonds, and I made this project several months ago on Facebook Live. I used the same stamp set, but instead of making it a Halloween project, it was something else. I forgot to post that over on YouTube. So anyway, this is the one we're going to make today. And this is the one that I made a couple months ago. Cute, right? Okay, let me give you the measurements. We've got basic black cardstock that measures 5.5 by 6. We've got the Best Route Designer Series paper that measures 5.25 by 5 3/4. And then we have some scrap of Whisper White and basic black for our mice here and the scallop circle, or scallop oval, I should say. So we are using the Layering Ovals framelits to cut those out. So what we're going to do first is take the detailed trio punch, and we're going to round the edges. I know it's strange that this is my first step, but it is. And if you don't have a corner rounder, you can skip this step. It can not have rounded edges, but I do like that look on this project. So I'm doing it on both the black cardstock and the Designer Series paper. Okay, now what we're going to do is take our sponge with basic gray ink, and we're going to sponge the edges. That's the wrong ink. Yes, this paper was not designed for Halloween. Again, it's in the annual catalog. It's called Best Route. I designed it for those that wanted to make a Halloween project but didn't want to use, you know, like the witch or any of the normal. Just like you can use Bella with Halloween colors. Okay, so I'm going to close this up for now. And we're going to go ahead and attach this to the basic black. Okay, so I've got my snail. And I actually want to go around the edges. That's a little bit more important than the middle. And I'm just going to attach it here. Okay, now we're going to score it. So let me get the Simply Scored scoring tool. I'm going to place it on the 6-inch side so you can see it's lined up at the 6-inch. I'm going to take my Take Your Pick tool, and I love the scoring on this one. And I'm going to score it at 2 5/8 on both sides. And I am going to go over it twice because it's going through 2 layers. So again, that's 2 5/8. Okay, I'm going to fold on that score line, fold on that score line, and there's our little treat holder. Now, if you want to make sure it doesn't slide out, you might want to put just a strip of double-sided adhesive. Any of ours will work. I don't know why I moved that out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to take the, what is this called? Satin ribbon. So basic black satin ribbon. And I'm just going to bring it together up here at the top. This is one of my favorite ways to add ribbon. And then I'm going to take the basic black twine, and I'm just going to tie a bow. Wait, I really should cut this first. It's been several days since I filmed a video, so let me tell you guys what I've been doing. I actually had a bunch of projects to show you, but then when the Cauldron framelits went on back order, it kind of threw me for a loop because I was right smack dab in the middle of the Cauldron Bubble Stamp Kit of the Month. So I was cutting, designing, packaging, doing all of that. And then all the projects that I was going to show this week was also using those same framelits. And then I'm like, well, they're on back order. So I'm still going to show them, but I just kind of delayed it because I needed to get those kits shipped and explain to the ones that did order it while it's on back order how we're going to handle that. So anyway, sorry I have been MIA for a while. I did ship out about 260 packages this week. Sorry, I'm talking up a storm. Okay, now, isn't that cute? we're going to take the Whisper White, and I'm going to stamp the mice with Memento ink. And if you want, you could go ahead and stamp the Trick or Treat first. So that way you know exactly where to stamp the mice, because you can see them. They're photopolymer. And you can't see the Trick or Treat because it's clear mount. So, Seasonal Chums is where I got the Trick or Treat. Use any Trick or Treat or Happy Halloween you have. If you don't have this one, I had it. It's a current one, so I'm using it. And then Sweet Storybook, of course, is where the mice came from. So I'm going to re-ink them because I've been talking and I want to make sure I don't mess up. And I'm just going to stamp that right over top. Aren't they so cute? Okay, so I'm going to take my, what are those called? Stampin' Blend markers. And we'll start with the dark smoky slate. And I'm just going to kind of go around the edges. While I'm coloring, I'll do a little talk. Sunday, so in a couple days, I am doing a Facebook Live auction for retired product. Look, that says save on there. Not sure why that's there. Anyway, all the details are over on my website. If it goes well, I'll do it again. So it's on my Chicken Scratch business page, okay? Now I'm going to take the Smoky Slate Light. Whoops, wrong end. I need to finish labeling these markers too with my P-Touch. Actually, my son came and borrowed my P-Touch, so hence the reason why I stopped. I do have another one somewhere, but I think I took it out of my office. Okay. I always say I can color better if I'm not talking. And tying ribbon. Now this stamp set does have these little solid pieces that you can stamp on there, but I like using the blends. So if you have this stamp set, you do have that ability. Okay, one more reminder since I'm coloring. Uh-oh, I colored his stomach the wrong color. Grr! Well, we'll see if we can go over it, if I can fix it. If not, he'll just be odd, right? That'll be the female. We'll call her. I'm only saying that because you know how when you birds, the male is the more attractive of the birds. I never really understood that. What was I going to remind you? Oh, my Stampin' Anonymous tutorials. This is Pumpkin Pie Light. And then we're going to use Granny Apple Green. You just have a couple more days left to get that tutorial. And I was going to show you just, you know, and then I'll give you a little, you know, how do I fan these? Let's see. Just like that. So anyway, it's pretty awesome. I'm so excited. Everyone's been lovely. Okay, we're going to get our Big Shot out and then cut out this one and then this one, okay? Okay, so Big Shot, magnetic platforming cutting pad. We'll start with the little mice. Cut that out first. Oh, I just noticed I forgot to color the tail. And look, I don't have my paper on there properly. Okay. Now I'm going to cut out the scallop circle, or scallop oval. I've used circles so much that it's hard for me to say anything else. Okay, let's get all of our pieces back in here. And I'm going to fix what I messed up here, or not messed up, but missed. There we go. So I want to take that sponge and lightly sponge the edges of this one, just to tie it in with the other. Isn't that so cute? And let's see, did I pop that up? Nope, I did not. So we're going to pop it up on the container. There we go. And then we want to make sure that we put our dimensionals so that it doesn't go on top of the ribbon, okay? So I'm just going to get my regular dimensionals. That's these right here. And I'm going to put one on this side and then one on that side. And then take the back off. Okay. Cute, right? It's a little crooked. Oh, goodness gracious. I could have done a better job cutting that out. It's still super cute. Okay, have a great day. Thanks a lot.